Hello, hello. How is everybody today? All right. All right. So, since Ewok is on an expedition team, hello, Sven. Welcome in. All right. Ah. All right. Let's see what we gotta do.
This wanton robot tried to give me a haircut before running off.
Go up here and give me a board game.
I've had enough surprises for a lifetime out here.
Enough surprises for a lifetime? Yeah, I think we all have.
Surprises do people not understand?
All right. Can everybody hear me? No, you can't. Or can you? Oh, yeah. Okay. I had something covering my screen.
Not enough rats to give it flavor.
All right. So what else have I got to do? All right. Visit a best build. Toxic Valley. Nuka-Cola Dark. Do I have? Yeah. All right.
I can't believe we've got a bird. That's a step up in the world if I've ever seen one.
My camp in progress here. Visit a best build. Is there even a best build on this world? Oh crap, I'm missing Mothman Equinox.
The ritual site have been prepared. The summoning shall commence once each of the pyres has been lit.
Gotta love the
Go,
rubber banding when you come
ignite
here.
the flames as I release the dust of our wise one into the air. Ah, yes. The flames of our pyres ignite the moth dust. It offers enlightenment, however brief it may be. Breathe, children! Breathe!
How do I not have a jetpack on this character?
Through his eyes, children.
Ewok! Hello, Ewok.
And flames and fumes. Feel you. Let Prepare yourselves, for the heretic Jin ones will be enraged by this vision. The reality of our wise
I'm
one
probably,
will
yep.
send them into a frenzy.
I'm on the wrong build. Of course.
You must protect our sacred lights, the pyres, from those wretched fiends. Without the fire's glow, our guest may refuse our invitation. The dim ones approach the church. Slay them, children. Offer no quarter.
This is what we're gonna go with then. I've spotted an Ewok chicken, a wild Ewok chicken.
The heretics bring foul brutes with them. Let not your eyes deceive you. All you see before you must die. Man or beast, these twisted shadows all serve the will of the false one. Are headed toward the waterside pyre, children. You must protect it. These unwavering fools attack from all sides. Leave no pyre unguarded. Leave no heretic left standing.
Ouch, that hurt.
Do you feel it? The wise one draws near. He awaits our signal. Quickly, children.
Surprise,
Return
surprise,
to
I'm not
me
over
on the
encumbered.
museum's rooftop. We must invite him to us to show him our love and our gratitude.
Oh,
Dance,
well, that worked well.
sing, shout, expel bile from your gut. Show emotion.
You hear us, wise one? Wise Mothman.
You have accepted our invitation.
Oh, 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 oh.
Gaze upon you. Bask in his infinite wisdom.
Oh, I got the Sacred Mothman tome. Who was it? Somebody was looking for it on Xbox, actually. It was David. have to let him know. Alright. That's right. I was looking for a best build.
Attention citizens. Nuclear strike imminent. Please exit the area at your earliest convenience. Thank you for your cooperation.
I'll just travel there. Oh. That was a good camp. I liked that camp. I still have that camp. It's my Cracker Barrel. Alright. Kill a cryptid. Ewok? Are you having some issues there? You look a little stretchy. Put your power armor back on and then take it back off. I think it might fix it. Aw, nobody left us any of the good stuff. I've unlocked the safe up here. There you go. Much better. Styling and profiling. And then, of course, there's the safe over here in the porta potty. Sometimes on the seat of the porta potty there's a magazine. That's what I always look for. And then there's a spot over here. Okay, what the heck? It says I have a jetpack. Why do I not have a jetpack? Well, hello, Demon Days. Oh, you're fine. I seem to always miss you. How interesting. That's a new feature. Anyways, on this shelf there can spawn a bobblehead. I almost want to say I've seen a bobblehead on the bottom of here before. I'm not 100% on that one. And then over here can spawn, and a magazine can spawn right here. Hello, pizza. Oh, hey, thanks, pizza. Alright. So then, I have to go up to Toxic Valley and kill some things. I'm over encumbered. Oh, I'm finally over encumbered. Okay. Easy enough. It's almost like I haven't played the game in like forever. Probably because I haven't really played the game in forever. I've done raids. Does that count? All right. Let's try this again. I did say the magic word. I said raids. You're absolutely right. $179. It was $180. Oh well. It'd be fine. So this is the character that I managed to have all mutations, and I've just never fixed it. It's kind of interesting because I forget that I had all my mutations. Well, unfortunately, neither one of you is on Xbox. I'm sorry. If I had a way to do raids with you, I definitely would. Ewok, come down here. If you come up here, of course, oh, somebody's already been up here. There sometimes spawns a bobblehead up here, which you'll find other little bits and baubles. Alright, So I have to kill, what, 2 more enemies. Let's go kill us a couple more enemies. What, Sven? Enemies? So, growing up, it was pretty common that we would, like, make up words. Like, they would be similar. Oh. Come at me, bro. See? That's the only smart one. He decided to run. Oh, wait. He changed his mind. He's not going to be the smart one. Okay. Fair enough. Oh, now I have a jetpack. What the heck? Alright. Now let's see. Oh. Okay. Yeah, definitely not doing all these. Alright. To my house. Not my camp house. The other house. I'm in Anemones. Yep. Anyways. So, one of the most commonly used phrases was, we were gonna go shake a tower. Which, if you can't figure it out, is take a shower. But that was just the way it was. We just always would flip stuff around and just be silly. Excuse me, sirs. I need some silver, please.
Come in, dear. Come in. This is Autumn.
Alright, that should be enough. I think. I don't know. Yep, that was my silver. And then it was aluminium. Alright, let's see. Oh, golly. Let me see if I can find some anglers up here. Uh-oh. That could be bad.
Holy land, reclaim me.
Oh. Okay. Not on the right build for this. Help. Jeez. Hui. Hello, Otto. Welcome in. I absolutely detest anglers. I mean, there's a lot of enemies that I don't like. However, I usually re-roll the anglers because they spit fireballs at me. I don't like that. Let's see here. I'm gonna go switch my tent out. If the item shop will load. There it goes. Nope. What? Don't mind my mess here, guys. Ewok? Ewok left the team. I think Ewok has to go to work, though. Oh, maybe not. That's why I said maybe not. Alright, where am I gonna find... I don't even know where I got that guy. There's supposed to be more. Where are all the anglers? Oh, okay. So you know what we're gonna do? Oh, somebody's already got it. Dang. Alright, well, forget that then. I can't tell you how many times I've done that, Ewok. I'm good for hitting the wrong button. Alright. Where are all the blueberries? Blackberries, whatever. So it might just be me, but I feel like every time I go to a different platform, the coloring is different. Like the picture quality. Are we there yet? Nope. Alright. So... I don't know, what do we think, guys? Do I want to make this character into a ghoul or no? Because as of yet, I don't think I have a ghoul character on Xbox. I just have the 2 on PlayStation and then the 1 on PC. There you go. If you harvest this little garden here at Foundation, have a good one, Pizza. Thanks for stopping in. Tell Mr. Pizza I said hello. Pretty sure everybody has pizza. Alright. Got a plant in a workshop or a camp. Ewok, do you still need to plant stuff in a workshop or a camp? If so, I'm getting ready to come claim this workshop over here. You can come plant stuff since we're on the same team. There we go. So much better. Oh, that one's trying to get through the door. Come on, buddy. Oh, come on. Alright. So, Otto, I'm just gonna be honest, I have no clue anything about Onslaught. I don't invest myself in learning about the different, like, cards and mechanics, and I just do my thing. Come on, let me play it. When I say I'm a casual player, I am definitely a very casual player. Yeah, I thought about waiting, but why not? At the end of the day, this is just a way for me to get away from reality and life and stupid people, and yeah. I mean, I know there's been a lot of people talking about it. I guess it's supposed to be pretty good, but I couldn't tell you. I wish I knew, but I don't have that kind of time in my life to invest in it. And it's not counting anything yet, which means I had stored stuff. Wait, what? Yeah, I have 22 characters in total, so... That's why it didn't count. What? Dang. I thought it was because I had stored stuff from my one camp. I forgot it was free cam. I do that all the time. Alright. Three for one. No, I got my board game. I went, in the White Springs Refuge. Thank you, though. Wave 1 of 4? Why, hello, Pete. Welcome in. I think you should still be able to run while you've got your bow drawn. I'm just saying. Well, that was easy. 3 shots took out a whole wave of ghouls. Pie? Did you get a pie, Sven? Yay! Yay for pie. We like pie. Oh, in daily ops, nice. Well, that was fun. Pleasure doing business with you, ghoulies. Alright. Now, back to what I was doing here. So this character that I'm on is the one that I used to have really good luck with to get pie. Let's see. Let's see if I can get y'all a piece of pie. If you need that workshop for anything else, Ewok, feel free to help yourself. I just had to plant stuff. Oh. Alright, are we ready? Everybody ready? Let's see. Nope, not getting it on the first try. So, literally how I trained my character to get the pie was to just stand here and do nothing but repeatedly attempt to get the pie. And at this point, I have 121 just on my person. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, there's a couple of the pie machines that you'll technically get it, but you won't be able to retrieve it from the machine. I don't know why that is. I don't know if they're intentionally broken or... Alright. This one's not going to give me the pie. I gave up on getting the pie a while ago, so I've noticed that since I haven't been trying to get the pie regularly, I don't get it as often. My Nuka-Cola Cafe. I was super proud of that camp. That was the first time I ever used the glass roof as a floor. That camp took me a week to build. Now my PlayStation character, for whatever reason, when I go in the silos, I have the best luck getting the pie. I don't know why that is. Of all places, it's the one in the silo.
Thank you for your cooperation.
There it goes. Nope. That one's not going to work for me either. Let's check Bolton Greens. I've not played Fallout 4. I mean, I have, but not enough to know anything about it. Fallout 76 was my first Fallout game. I tried Fallout 4. I made it to where you gotta kill the Death Claw, and then you gotta take them all back to whatever that place is called there. Sanctuary. Or, I don't know, whatever. And then once I got them back there, I never did anything else. Fallout 3, I never could make it out of the vault, because they give you like 10 bullets, but then give you 20 enemies, and because it's so different. Alright, so I left while it was still mid-animation. Sometimes if you leave while it's mid-animation and you come back the next time you try it, it works. But clearly not. Let's see. I placed a camp down here? Interesting. You shouldn't get kicked. Of course, that doesn't mean you won't. However, really? It's supposed to be like 20 minutes or something like that. Oh. Okay. Well, you know what? Actually, I need to check and see before I go through all that. Wow. That's crazy. Well, you can always come back and rejoin. No big deal. There we go. Black Mountain Ordnance. That's where I want to go. Do not make any further? Okay. I'll leave you be. You're fine, my guy. TNT dome. Oh, I do have the key. Okay. Nice. Got one of the plans. Oh, hello, Pika. Welcome in. Alright, not bad. 2 pieces of apparel and a plan. So, Ewok, do you know how to get the key to the TNT dome? I can shows you if you don't. You're welcome. At this point, I'm just kind of kicking around. Avoiding my, Okay, well, are you back? If you're back, fast travel to me. Of course, now that I've unlocked it. Watch out, guys. The watcher that watches is here. Because we're on the same team, I think it's just going to show it as unlocked, so it wouldn't, I don't think it'll make you unlock it. However, what's it to you, Pika? Hi, sweetie. Welcome in. Alright. This is the TNT dome. I already took everything that was in here. Well, not everything, but most everything. For example, there is a scrap right here. If you can get in the right spot to grab it, it's steel. It's a joke, Otto. His player title is The Watcher. Alright. So, if you come down here to Pylon V13, oh, fog crawlers, yay! Ow. Watch out, because there's another one. Over here. Right by where we're going. Okay, that works. Okay. So when you spawn in, you come just past this little hut. Come over here to this tree stump. Hello, Morp. Ow. On the tree stump is a note. You pick up the note and read it. And then you take the toolbox key. Good golly. No, just showing them how to get the key. so that others can go and find it. Alright, and then you come down here to Watoga. Alright. And then right here is the toolbox. See, I can't aim at them because I'm friendly with them. Alright. Quickly grab what's in the toolbox there. Thanks, Morp. Alright, now we're gonna fast travel to the Overseer's house. Alright, you're actually gonna come down here. I like to run across the roof here. Come down here behind the red house. In the doghouse there is a note, and then the yellow crate. So the notes are actually kind of crucial because they do tell you about why you're collecting the things that you're collecting. It tells the story. But if you're not worried about the lore of it, then you can skip the notes. We are collecting the key to get into the TNT Dome. Oh, little side quest? Hold on, Ewok. Little side quest. When you spawn in to go to the Nuka-Cola plant, you come over here to the blue house. And you will find, in the bathroom, on the toilet, go look. And you really should take a picture before you collect it. The rad roach with the wedding ring. That's a fun little picture to have on your load screen. He's so cute there. Alright. There's two other spawn points that I know. One is the old ring and then another wedding ring. Thanks, Morp. Have a good lurk. Appreciate you stopping in. Alright. So while I should be going to Mothman Equinox, I'm going to finish showing you all how to get the key. The rad roach with the wedding ring, I have not personally found all the notes and holotapes, but it's something to do with the rad roach was in love with somebody, or somebody was in love with the rad roach and they were going to get married or something. I don't know. Alright. Really? Alright. Well, the turret won't get you. Alright. So, we're gonna come up here. If I can manage. Alright. And it's this door here on the right, just before the... There you go. Alright, plenty of sugar in here, plenty of Nuka-Colas. Alright. Nuclear material. So if you come over here, there's the safe and the metal box. The metal box also has a note in it. Right here. Right here beside the safe. Clara's note to Alexis. Alright, and then you're going to come down here, and the key that you picked up in the doghouse should unlock this locker in the floor. And that should be the TNT key. And then that's when you come back up to the mountain ordnance, whatever it's called, and you go to the TNT dome and you can unlock the door and go in. So the two plans that you can get are the T51 Nuka-Cola Power Armor paint, and then you can get the XO1 Quantum paint. And then I think there's like 3 different apparel in there. Why, hello, Vats Vixen. Welcome in. I appreciate it. How much you want to bet I'm a rubber band? How much you want to bet? Why is it not registering me in the event, though?
The ritual site
There we
has been
go.
prepared. The summoning shall commence once each of the pyres has been lit. Go, ignite the flames as I release the dust of our wise one into the air. Ah, yes.
It's all about the
flames
V-Bucks.
of our pyres ignite the moth dust. It offers enlightenment, however brief it may be. Breathe, children. Breathe.
Yes, let's
See the world
breathe,
now
children.
Through his eyes, children. Let the dust and flames and fumes fill you. Let it soak into your throats. Let it show you the truth. themselves. For the heretic Jin ones will be enraged by this vision.
Ewok, it's a joke.
The reality of our wise one will send them into a frenzy. You must protect our sacred lights, the pyres, from those wretched fiends. Without the fire's glow, our guest may refuse our invitation.
Pika's always telling me that it's 1 billion V-Bucks.
Slay them, children. Offer no quarter.
Oh, I'm sure it will.
The heretics bring foul brutes with them. Let not your eyes deceive you.
Of course, that reminds me that I need to put money on my daughter's account, but, you know, we don't need to talk about that.
These twisted shadows all serve the will of the false ones. Children, you must protect it.
We haven't had a death claw yet.
These unwavering fools attack from all sides. Leave no fire unguarded. Leave no heretic left standing.
Oh, they already got him. Okay. Ah, here comes the death claw. Nice.
You feel it? The wise one draws near. He awaits our signal. Quickly, children, return to me upon the museum's rooftop. We must invite him to us, to show him our love and our gratitude. Dance.
Why, Mothman?
You have accepted our invitation.
We got insights before.
Alright, let's go talk to the wise Mothman.
Allow the wise one to gaze upon you.
Alright.
Bask in his infinite wisdom.
Alright. Y'all, I apologize, but I will be right back. Well, sorry guys. Didn't mean to leave you with such wonderful entertainment there. Honestly, I'm kind of surprised because I I know, right? Well, Pika, first you would have had to have given something in order for there to be a refund. So and you know what? I've played not a single one of them. I have a bunch of games. I don't ever play them. About the only thing I ever play is Hogwarts Legacy and House Flipper. Although, Pizza and I were watching Stabby and Anxiety Ranger play Split Fiction. And I think coming soon, Pizza and I are going to play Split Fiction. Mix it up a little bit. Alright. So I know y'all saw it on the loading screen. I've got the Nuka-Cola camp, and then I've got the Cracker Barrel camp. Would you all like to see those? Let's show those off, shall we? Ewok, you're the team leader now. I'll be right back. So look, this character, do you see the picture? How her face is all like different colored pixels, like confetti? That is why her name is Speck. And then, of course, once I loaded into the game, it was fine. But I saw that it was a cool glitch, so I was like, I'm going to stick with it. Alright. I don't know what that picture is. No clue. So in case y'all hadn't noticed a running theme, I really like this spot to build. But this is the cafe. This camp is at absolute max budget the last I checked. I know they've, yeah. But you get your little patio here with your little firefly lights. You've got your games over here. Then you come down here and you have indoor seating. 2 little cozy corners. Those chalkboards are what took up a lot of budget. But I got all my Nuka-Colas on display. I had all these shelves filled, but somehow, and this cooler was filled. I'm not entirely sure how that happened, but it did. I've got me a little cozy reading nook over here. Got all my mannequins on display. Got my little cook station over here. And I got all my workbenches. And then you can come up here and you're back upstairs. But this camp, I would say, took me about a week because it can be, but you have to fast travel to the camp, not me. But to use the listen, I'm sorry. It's not on purpose, I swear it's not. But working with the different pieces was a pain to try to figure out how to do, because you have to learn how all the different connections work. I am not a griefer, Pika. My goodness. Y'all are mean. But I was really proud of this camp. I think going back, I would figure out how to change these into just regular floor pieces so that you don't have the ugly looking foundations just floating in midair. But this was the first camp I'd ever done hanging off of a cliff, and it was the first one I'd used with the glass roof for floors. So I was pretty proud of it. Well, look at there. Speak of the devil. And of course there's this camp. Always getting griefed by these blood eagles over here. Got my little dining area all set up. My kitchen. This kitchen was actually a pain to put in, because I put the Nuka-Cola cutout girl up there. Got Grandma Junko over here. Then we got the bathroom. Oh, I forgot I had that outfit. Why this mannequin is naked, I have no clue, but no. I don't know. I don't even know what other camps I have on this character. I have not been very faithful to oh, Ewoks in my camp spot. I have another camp up there. I think this one may be the one I was starting like a cultist camp. I don't think I finished this camp. Oh, Oh no, you're fine, Ewok. I'm just trying to remember what camps I have. Oh my goodness. If this is the camp I think it is. Yep. My boss came to this camp and just started placing all kinds of ridiculous stuff. He put the Santa crash. He put these walls up so that when you're inside there's a visual. Of course I put my vendor there. I had a theme in mind for this camp and I don't remember now what it was. But when I say he puts ridiculous things in my camp, he puts ridiculous things in my camp. And then he likes to hide things. You see up here? It's alright though. I returned the favor. Yeah, I never finished this one. So let's see. Yeah. So he started a mule character when they first brought out the level 20 startup. And he started this camp down by the lumberyard that you pass going to Wayward. Yep. All this stuff that you see, I placed all of it. He asked me to come place vintage water coolers. I just thought I'd, you know, help him out and give him some extra decoration. And then, of course, he wanted water coolers, so I gave him water coolers. I had more pictures. I even had the inside of the house just packed full. I had all kinds of plushies and everything else. It was crazy. But yeah, fun times. Interesting. I haven't been on this character in a while. Can you tell? Alright. What shall we do, folks? Let's go to Beast of Burden. See if I actually make it there. As per usual, I'm lost. It's fine. Well, shucks, folks. Yay, Mona Lisa's fully loaded.
What the hell is that thing? Phew! I can see it from here. Kill it before it, comes this way.
Ewok, where are you? Awesome. Pete, we're not going to talk about it. We're not going to talk about it. I'm not doing horrible. I'll finish the season. My alternate accounts might not finish it, but it's fine. It's really not that hard, but the biggest thing is that I have let myself get busy with other things, and so I haven't been on nearly as much. I am not using performance enhancers. You're funny. Listen, I can't even figure out... Pete, I haven't had anything other than Propel water in approximately a week. I want to say it's been about that. It may be like 6 days, not 7, but I mean, I'm right there at a week. I did not go to rehab. I did not lose a pet. Oh my gosh. Oh, you guys, really? It's a silent cry for help, okay? I was just encouraged to drink more water. So, I'm drinking more water. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. So I can't drink just regular water. Where I lived when I was a kid, we had well water. So we always got spring water for drinking. And I got so used to the crisp, clean Wait a second, why am I doing that? I'm on a different character. I might actually have. But I got so used to the crisp, cool spring water. So, if I drink tap water or purified water or any of that, I can taste the chemicals and whatever. And it just doesn't taste good. It has a funky taste to it. So if I drink water, it has to be like Propel water that's flavored, or like I can get bottled water, but I have to buy like the flavor packets or the flavor drops or whatever. Yeah, the chemical smell. And I can usually tell because they treat the water once a week. So I can usually tell when they've treated the water. Oh, 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 shh, that's not what, ah, run, run. And I'm going the wrong way, aren't I? I am. I'm going the wrong way. Fudge. Okay. It's fine. Everything's fine here. Run! Really? I am headed right straight for trouble. Y'all know that, right? Oh, somebody else is already here. Ah! Nice. Thought there was supposed to be 3 anglers here. But, of course, the other guy might have gotten them. I don't know. Alright. Go back to my house. what I need to do is mod this bow. But I don't think... Well, I have one. Yeah, that's what I thought. I've only been scrapping stuff on my main character, so I don't have stoofs on this character. It'd be alright though. What event do we think we're gonna have next? Got one here coming up in a minute. For 1 billion V-Bucks. So, if y'all didn't know, if you harvest firecracker berries, you can actually make firecracker berry juice. And it actually gives you crit damage. And lemonade is good for AP. So if ever you're in a pinch, lemonade just takes acid, boiled water, sugar, and wood. Yes, that was exactly what I heard you predict. So sometimes there's a bobblehead here. And then there's a magazine down here on this table by this guy here. And then down in the house there's a bobblehead and a magazine spawn point as well. See if this guy actually starts the event. Sorry, Ewok, I just saw your comment there. No, I don't need stuffs. I have stuffs. I just don't have stuffs on this character to mod the weapon. But I've got plenty of stuffs. So I think if any character I was going to change into a ghoul, I think it would probably be this one. Because this character was already running a ghoulish build the old school way, with the ghoulish cards and the what rads and everything else.
Attention citizens. Nuclear strike imminent. Please exit the area at your earliest convenience. Thank you for your cooperation.
Oh, well. That was an uneventful event. Anyways, if you come down to the house, come downstairs, kill these guys. Sometimes there is a magazine here. And then if you go upstairs, up here on the end of the desk is sometimes a bobblehead. And down here, underneath here, voila. There it is. Military grade duct tape. Oh. Actually, you know what? No. Dang, this is the closest place I have to that. Oh, shoot. Dang. I hear it, but where is it? I'm going back down to the White Springs Ewok. I'm gonna do the ghoul quest. Turn myself into a ghoul. Maybe. Hopefully. That's the plan. Which one is it though? It's this one. Alright, guys.
Bandits, everyone. There are bandits in Appalachia. Scary masked fellas with no mercy or remorse. Out of the shadows they came and took down every one of us in the blink of an eye. I'm only alive because they thought I weren't.
Drop off your donations
Shut
over
up.
here.
The work I do
Help
is
support
extremely
the
rewarding.
Build up
But
the
boy,
value
is
and
it
give
tiring.
comfort
Make it to
your
that
fellow
white spring.
person. You
Refuge
might not need
before I
it, but I
bleed out.
guarantee somebody else does.
Until then,
If you got some spare supplies, running a
warn
hole in your
everybody
pocket,
you
why not
meet.
help us help others?
There's a lot of
There are
surprises.
organized
mean
killers out
I ain't gonna make it?
Swift and sharp as a knife's
A week,
edge.
maybe two.
They're worse than raiders.
I'm so
worse
sorry,
than
Mr.
anyone.
Price.
Watch your backs
Damn it.
and sleep
I'd
with
hope to
one
live
eye
long enough
open.
to see a Brahmin with 3 heads.
May just be you won't ever wake up again.
This carpet was a pretty bold choice, and not one I would have made.
How are you? Didn't know I'd be having visitors, but gosh darn it, I'll take any friendly stranger I can get about now. Well, thank you kindly. You've been a drop of sunshine on a dreary day. Heh, ain't no way I could have predicted I'd have come in here for a gunshot wound to come out with a terminal diagnosis of something else entirely. Though, speaking of the gunshot wound, it'd weigh on my conscience not to warn you. There's a gang of masked bandits out there. Ruthless they are, with scarred skin and red eyes like rabid wolves. They ain't human, I tell you. So you did. I told that damn Harvey I wasn't no useless lout who couldn't even open a jar of relish. You best watch yourself out there, or tuck in here for the night. Everyone from here to Wavy Willards might as well be a refugee from what's out there right now.
I'm afraid we don't have beds to spare for those who are just scared. We have to prioritize the sick and injured, like Lehman here.
Oh, I'm right as rain. For the next week, anyway. Well, gosh darn it. Would you just excuse me for that? Mama didn't teach me to have radiation sickness in front of a guest. Well, Doc here says I got radioactive blood on account of all my exposure to a radiated ore at Emmett Mountain.
Technically, it was all the radioactive waste that made both you and the ore radiated. But that's perhaps besides the point. Lehman is suffering from severe radiation sickness. It's impressive how resilient he's been. At this stage, we typically see fever, diarrhea, dehydration, convulsions. A positive attitude does wonders for the body's health, but usually not miracles. There's already significant internal damage. His symptoms will worsen, and it's too late for Radaway.
Say, isn't there anything else we can try? Some sort of miracle cure, or heathen rituals performed on a stormy night? Truth is, I've still got a dream to chase. Never thought much of it, but now I've got the Reaper's shadow looming over me. It sure feels a lot more urgent than it ever did before. I don't want to die just yet.
I shouldn't even be saying this, but I've heard some rumors. a radiation specialist up in the hills, north of the Savage Divide. I don't know what that means or if they even exist, so just take it with a grain of salt.
So this is a place to spring all these damn
I think I'm starting to feel those symptoms you was talking about. A little phlegm ain't gonna keep me cooped up here. But I sure am sweating about those bandits. What if they got my scent?
Maybe I can make it to that White Spring refuge before I bleed out. Until then.
Oh, you can? Well, that's a mighty fine offer, my friend. Doggy, let's go find this fancy nuclear specializer and see if they can fix me up with some new insides. I'll just wash that down with some water and get on my way real soon. I can make most of the journey myself. Just worried about spending too long in one place, really.
Alright, sorry guys, that's the first time I've ever actually listened to all that. Alright. Now it's time to make the trek up north. Ewok, I'm headed that way if you're following. What? This could get interesting, I'm just saying. Is that Insult Bot? Did Insult Bot just find me? Yep. Fun times, fun times.
One more step in your mincemeat.
He's one of them. The bandits.
I need you both to explain what you saw and how you found us here, before I decide it's not worth hearing the answer.
I was just looking for help. Honest.
Help? possibly do for you that your
Okay, you are.
skin buddies couldn't hand you on a silver platter?
I've got the radiation sickness. I heard there's a specialist.
God damn it. I told them spreading that rumor would be the end of us.
So did you know about the specialist?
That's enough out of you. You both looking to purge your reds? Or just him? You're either stupid or don't care one bit about your friend. Not sure which. Oh, I'll tell it to you straight. I'm the specialist you heard about, but I can't rid your friend of radiation sickness. Only thing I can rid him of is his life.
Asher! Oh, hush. These are prime candidates for the gift of an enduring affliction-free existence. We must welcome them. Disposing of them would be terribly wasteful.
Now just hold on a second here. Who are you people? And what the darn heck is going on?
Let's start with your question about our identities. Radiation specialist is a bit of a euphemism. It was intended to help other ghouls find us. And other, potential ghouls.
The issue is, you recognize us already, which means we left a loose end. No one lives to identify the revenants.
Asher! Not this time you don't. I have been dutifully searching for those who could benefit from my procedure. Is this man not in need? I'm certain he can put the past behind in return for treatment. Isn't that right? Your name is?
Lehman Price?
Lehman! And I am Parthenia. And now that we're all friends, we can forget Asher's criminal acts and think about the future. You just have to agree to minimally invasive treatment and voila! Cured of all ills and no more worrying about pesky skincare routines. So, do we have a deal?
I think I'm in over my head here. I wasn't too close with those folks that died, but they didn't deserve what you done to them. Well, what you tried to do to me. And for what? Ammo and scrap metal? But now you're gonna turn around and say you can save me.
Oh, more than save you. I can turn you into a ghoul, like me. And Asher, if he would stop being so bashful and recognize his boon for what it is. I don't go outside, so I don't know exactly what happened between you and Asher, but it sounds like things did not go according to plan.
Witnesses aren't permitted. Which means we need to do something about you two. Figure out what that is. Or I will.
Oh, of course, of course. The solution here is that you join us. A safe paradise for ghouls hidden from the dangers of the outside world. It's not like you have much choice. So, what do you say? Will the irradiated one go all in on a new lifespan? Or is being human so important as to die for? No need for a final answer just now, by the way. There are some preparations to make before we can finalize anything. By any measure, becoming a ghoul is a net benefit.
Says the lifelong shut-in with no interest in the outside world.
Asher, you have yet to provide me a convincing answer as to what we need out there that we can't have in here.
Courtesy, human rights, the ability to take part in civilization.
Not much of a civilization compared to what it used to be. The harvest is always richer in another man's field. Or so wrote the Roman poets. Anyway, we are wasting your ailing friend's precious time.
Now, hold on a second. I'm not so sure about this. Look, I am not one to judge too much by appearances. So what if your skin's a bit, loosely attached? But am I to understand it right that you all live in hiding and go out to steal people's things in the night? And if they see you, then it's over for them?
We tried it the nice way. People died. Ghouls. On account of nothing but our loosely attached skin. So don't you for 1 second think of us as some kind of monsters for trying to survive. It was people thinking of us as monsters that drove us to this messed up reality. Like you could possibly understand smooth skin.
This philosophy discussion is fun and all, but allow me to make a proposal. It's clear you need some time to persuade yourselves of the overwhelming benefits of this procedure. While you do, why don't you retrieve the materials I need for it? If you come back and decide for certain you want to perish in your deeply flawed prison of flesh, then there's no harm done. But if you do become sufficiently alarmed by the throes of mortal death to reconsider, then we'll be fully prepared.
Okay, yeah. I like that option. I mean, if it's between a painful death and a makeover.
Don't take this lightly, simpleton. Living life as a ghoul. You'll regret you were ever born at all.
Oh, so dramatic. What I need is a radiated ore. It's the only material with the right nuclear structure for massive simultaneous extraction. I have the base formula here already, but this version is incomplete. I need the ore to trigger the final reaction.
Or? Well, you mean like we have at Emmett Mountain? That should be easy. Maybe I could give you my key and rest here for a bit while you go get it. Turns out I'm feeling worse by the minute. Though I'd feel awful sending you to get all irradiated, considering what it did to me.
No way I'm letting you out of my sight.
Asher, why don't you go with them? Radiation's already done its magic on you. You can mine the ore and do guard duty at the same time. 2 birds. I'll watch Lehman, of course. We are going to become the best of friends.
Fine.
Hello, David.
I'm locking you in on the way out.
Then it's settled. Oh, this is so exciting! Finally, I can perform ghoulification on someone other than myself. Oh, wonderful! You won't regret it.
There's another shaft off the main operation. Best go there and stay under the radar. This key here will get you into the tunnels.
I'll be watching you, so don't take any suspicious detours.
That you are, David. And actually, David, I'm glad you popped in because I have an extra copy of the Mothman tome on my other character.
We're still holding off on the operation till later, aren't we?
So if you wanted to pop on as soon as I'm done becoming a ghoul, I would be more than happy to share that with you. Alright, I should have time for that. I've got to leave for work here soon.
Well, now that that's over with, let's make this quick. Someone could walk in any minute. Found your way through that lock yet? You stay out here and save your smooth and melted flesh. There might be more fails. Just keep them off my back. And don't even think about turning tail. I've been tracking for 40 years. You won't make it far.
Hey. I haven't seen you around here. Are you new on the team? Welcome aboard. I'm Madeline. Nobody's supposed to be back here without supervision. I just came to grab some tools. Hey, is that... Cool!
Just my goddamn luck.
You're not one of them, right? The bandits?
Sorry, lady, but you don't know what you're talking about.
No, you are. The same ones that attacked Lehman and the others. I was out in the trees when it happened. Just for a few minutes. When I came back, I saw everything. All of you ghouls. Underneath those masks. Just a step away from Feral. Why even hide it?
Guess we've gotten even sloppier than I thought. Look, I'm sorry, Scatter, but you were never supposed to be a part of this.
Wait, no. Oh God, wait. Look, I spoke quickly, okay? I won't tell anyone else.
Anyone else? How many have you told? That were ghouls?
A few of the crew, okay? I don't know how many I told. I was just terrified. Lehman told a different story. Didn't think you were ghouls, but something else entirely. Everyone's on different sides about it. They think we're exaggerating about a raider attack. You have to believe me. Please.
God damn it! You think I want to kill you? But one misjudged act of mercy could mean the death of everyone I care about. Oh. The killing of your crew. That wasn't supposed to happen. Most times, we take the resources we need and get out with none the wiser. But we can't afford to be seen. Because sooner or later, someone gets the idea to hunt us down. I can't let that happen again. That's the most sensible thing you've said so far, Smooth Skin. I didn't think you understood.
Wait, please!
That wraps this up. Let's go before things get any messier. I'll stick to my own route, safer that way, but don't think I won't keep my eyes on you.
Okay, he's keeping his eyes on me, alright. Right.
Just one teensy chemical reaction and... With that, my dear Mr. Price, your new life awaits, stored safely away in this little canister.
You sure I'll be okay if I take this stuff? That I can start a new life? A good one?
Well, I did it. Who's to say that you can't?
I do. Not that any of you will listen to me.
The procedure awaits. All I need is a willing subject.
I don't want to die just yet.
Something on my face.
But if this path involves a version of me I can't be proud of, well, maybe then it's better to let things go. Leave this world the way I am, before things get all muddled and broken. You reckon?
Oh, certainly. Multitudes of ways. But if you're dead, you've got zilch.
You're darn right about that, aren't you, Miss Parthenia? All right. I still got lots to live for, and it ain't no good giving up. But I get squeamish with needles. My last crew sure would rip me a new one about that. Too chicken for psycho, they said. Well, who needs to go all manic for a man-to-man figurine scavenger hunt? They'd inject every cam they had and then tear apart Huber's comics like animals. After all that, they never did find the collector's edition. Anyway, the point is, you'll have to stick me with that stuff before I change my mind.
It's an inhaler, actually.
An inhaler? Isn't that normal?
Why don't you wait over there for now? Your condition presents a unique learning opportunity. So, it is incumbent on this doctor in training to run some tests before the transformation. In the meantime, I'd like to have a private conversation with you.
I'm going back to guard duty. Neither of you can say I didn't warn you.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be forthright. We need more ghouls. I need to make more ghouls, I mean. The science is fascinating. Ghoulification cures countless ills, even terminal ones. But it has side effects. Flesh falling off is an obvious one, but there can be joint pain, loss of smell, loss of sight, degradation of the vocal cords, and so on. I mean, this is a completely new medical field we're inventing here, and I'm the only doctor they've got. I need data, I need subjects. With application and study, I could treat these ghouls. Maybe one day bring them back to the quality of life that people like Asher wish for. They'd be happy and more resilient to the wasteland than any human. And you could be one of them. Finally! Someone who sees reason! You are a very promising individual. Generosity to help a friend, initiative to track down a rumor, bravery to face us, and dependability in getting the job done. It takes a certain acumen to embody such wildly admired attributes. And to embark into the pinnacle of modern science. To give up what you know and embrace the benefits of a new evolution. I wouldn't be alive if I wasn't a ghoul. We are built to survive. We can do things no one else can. Who wouldn't want that resilience? Well then, give me your answer. Will you take the leap to become a lean, mean, radiation-eating machine? Thrilling! The procedure is quite simple. give it a puff. You may feel something like a rush of exhilaration. Just over there is a chamber containing a nuclear warhead. It's leaking heavily. You are to walk inside the chamber. The heavy dose of radiation will stimulate the reaction already happening inside your body, and thus expedite it. This will be painless, but will likely cause you to lose consciousness. By the time you awake, the transformation will be complete. Try not to panic when that happens. You will still be you, of course, just improved. At your own pace, then. I will, of course, monitor the entire procedure.
Alrighty, folks, here we go. Alright, up here and...
Need to go check on them.
Nope, wrong way. Alrighty, there we go, folks.
Rise and shine. And welcome to your new life. Here. With us.
Why is my head sticking out of that box, though? That's what I want to know. What do we think? Do we want the green eyes? Let's go with the hazel bloodshot. Why didn't they give us any ghoul hairstyles? I think we should have hairstyles specific for ghouls. That would be fun. There we go. That's a good ghoul look. What do you think? All right.
Move as one, bleed as one, us against the rest. Move as one, bleed as one, us against the rest.
Do.
Matter of time before they find us.
Well, where am I going? That's where I just came from.
smooth skins to come blazing in here and melt their faces off.
I want to believe. Stay on your guard. Anything could happen at any time.
What the heck? I always get turned around in here. Just saying.
Guess all this radiation's our protection now.
Go into the surface. Don't do anything stupid.
Running out of supplies again.
There we go. Of course, I didn't go get my costume either. My disguise. Gonna get my glow up. And there's an Ewok. Hi, Ewok.
Haddock says this is home. But how long until it's taken from us?
I'll never go back.
Looky there, I got my glow on. Alright, you guys. Well, I do have to leave for work here very, very soon. So, with that, I'm actually going to call it a stream. I appreciate y'all for being here. And I will see you all another time out here in the wasteland. Okay, David, I have to, switch characters. And, I'll join in. Let me just finish this up here real quick. See y'all next time.
Ain't there a single pipe around here that ain't bringing a leak?
I have time for it now, David. I just have to switch characters real quick. I've still got time. Have a good one, guys.